Well, he turns to these Christian husbands and he says, you are to live in an understanding way now with your wife. Understanding there, it's a word that means to know deeply, but it includes just this idea of husbands, understand your wives. You should be able to do it better than any other human being. In Christianity, marriage is turned upside down. It's so different than the world religions. Are husbands called to lead? Yes, when they're capable and able to do that. Then we may say, why is that? It's because God ordained it that way. I don't have any other explanation for it. That in the home and in the church, God has given leadership over to godly, Christ-like men. But Christianity is unique. The wife, she has responsibilities to the husband. In the culture of Peter's day, everybody, they would have all said, amen. We all know that, right? But then in Christianity, they turn it right around and say, and the husband has duties to the wives. And Peter says, you are to live in a way in which you know them and in which you understand them. But we're also to have strength, and we're called to be men who honor their wives as the weaker vessel. And again, in our culture, we'll say, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? How archaic. Listen, friends, in almost every instance, the man is stronger than the woman in a marriage. Peter's not saying they're morally inferior to you. The context here is clearly physical strength, because immediately he says they're co-heirs with you of God's glory and the glory of life. But you are stronger than them in almost every instance, and therefore you are to honor women as the weaker vessel. So men, we must learn to control our strength. We must manage it for the benefit of our wives. We must manage it for the benefit of our children. We must manage it for the benefit of the church. We must manage it for the betterment of our culture and of our society. It does not take moral fortitude, friends, or courage to make a woman cower. It doesn't take courage, men. Here's where I'm chastising a little bit. It doesn't take courage to make your children cower before you. The only thing you need to do that is cowardice. But it doesn't take moral fortitude to treat someone who's weaker than you in such a way that they fear you. And therefore, Peter says to husbands, honor your wife. She's a weaker vessel. Recognize that and harness your strength for her good, and not to browbeat her into submission to your will or to your plan. There's just no place in the Church of Jesus Christ for that, friends.